Have you ever noticed something strange? Two people walk into the same room. One of them talks constantly, tries hard to impress everyone, and somehow gets ignored. The other barely says a word. Yet people listen when they speak. People value their opinion. People respect them. Why? What makes one person command respect without saying much, while another struggles to be taken seriously? The answer isn't money. It's not looks. And it's definitely not being the loudest person in the room. Psychologists have found that respect is often created long before a conversation even begins. Your body language, your behavior, your emotional control, all of these send signals to people around you without you realizing it. Today, we're going to explore 5 psychological habits that make people respect you naturally, even if you're not the most talkative person in the room. And the final habit is something highly respected people use every single day without thinking about it. Let's begin. Number 1. They don't try to look important. This sounds backwards. Most people think respect comes from proving themselves. They talk more. They brag more. They constantly try to show everyone how smart or capable they are. But the more you try to convince people of your value, the more it can have the opposite effect. Truly respected people don't spend their energy proving who they are. They let their actions do the talking. Think about the most confident person you've ever met. Were they constantly seeking attention? Probably not. Because confidence doesn't beg to be noticed. It simply exists. Psychologists call this self-assurance. When people sense that you're comfortable with yourself, they automatically feel more comfortable trusting and respecting you. Number 2. They stay calm when everyone else loses control. Imagine 2 people facing the same problem. One immediately panics. Their voice gets louder. Their emotions take over. The other stays calm. They think before reacting. They focus on solutions instead of drama. Which person would you trust more? Most people choose the second one, because calmness signals strength. When you stay composed under pressure, people unconsciously see you as someone capable of handling challenges. And that's one of the fastest ways to earn respect. Not because you're perfect, but because you don't let every situation control your emotions. Number 3. They make people feel heard. Here's something many people never realize. People don't remember every word you say, but they remember how you made them feel. Most conversations aren't actually conversations. They're 2 people waiting for their turn to speak. But respected individuals do something different. They listen, not just to respond, but to understand. They pay attention. They ask thoughtful questions. They make others feel important. And ironically, the more genuinely interested you become in other people, the more they become interested in you. Respect grows where understanding exists. Number 4. They are comfortable with silence. Silence makes many people uncomfortable. That's why they fill every gap with unnecessary words. But highly respected people aren't afraid of silence. They don't rush to speak. They don't interrupt. They don't feel the need to comment on everything. And because of that, when they finally do speak, people pay attention. Their words carry more weight. Think about it. If someone talks nonstop all day, every sentence becomes less valuable. But when someone speaks only when they have something meaningful to say, people naturally listen more carefully. Silence creates presence, and presence creates respect. Number 5. They respect themselves first. This is the foundation of everything we've discussed. Because no technique works if deep down you don't believe you're worthy of respect. The way you carry yourself, the boundaries you set, the standards you accept, all of these communicate one message to the world. This is how I expect to be treated. People often think respect comes from controlling others. But real respect begins with how you treat yourself. When you constantly tolerate disrespect, people notice. When you never speak up for yourself, people notice. When you value your own time, energy, and well-being, people notice that too. And slowly, they begin treating you differently. The truth is, respect isn't something you force. It's something you signal. Through your actions, through your confidence, through your calmness, and through the way you carry yourself every day. So the next time you walk into a room, remember this. You don't need to be the loudest person there. You don't need to impress everyone. You don't need to prove your worth. Sometimes the people who command the most respect are the ones who are completely comfortable being themselves. And that's a kind of power no amount of words can create.